bang, bang. So she like jumping up and down and like kind of like bouncing up and down on the right. And now I'm really trying to dig in. So I grab on the check, go, bang! Dog, she almost flipped over the balcony. That was it. No more balcony. No more balcony. Good morning, world. We hung out on the thing too during the day. We hung out on the and watched the water during the day too. But she had on a dress, right? And the dress that she had on, she was like, "Yo," she like me. Oh, she said, "Meet me on the 8th floor outside the pizzeria." And it was a dock, and we just sat there together and talked. And she had a dress on, but underneath the dress, she ain't had no panties on. Now, I tell y'all this now because it's relevant to when we got back to the room. When we got back to the room, we went to the balcony, looking at the views. I didn't want to start off with the munch this time. Say, no, let's not start off with the munch because I don't think that's gonna work too well. So she's looking at the rail, she's looking at the water. I remember, she ain't got no panties on. Now I know you guys are gonna say, don't tell me you didn't go get a condom again. Bruh. There was no time. I think would have messed the mood up. And I had already ate the night before. So as she bends over, she's holding on to the rail. I sneak up behind her, whisper something in her ear, nibble on the ear a little bit, slide pants down, slide the dress up. Bang! 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 I stop, but I slow down. Bang! Bang! Okay, she's not this time. There's no stopping. She's not saying no. She's not doing anything. So I'm just going. Bang! 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 And now in my head, I'm like, I know for a fact I'm going to come super fast.
What's wrong? Oh, I'm sorry. It's got a mind of its own. Easy, big fella. Easy, big fella. Damn.
The reason why I knew this this is going to happen is simply because I'm on the balcony of my room in the middle of the Caribbean Sea with a dope view. The woman, cute, and the dog. This woman, I wish I could show you guys. I can't. No, I can't. I won't. But I wish I could show you. She's one of the top 2, and she might not be 2, but she's one of the top 2 biggest butts I've ever seen that's real. Ever. And y'all know I've been around the world. Y'all know I've been to Brazil. I've been to Cuba. I've been to Colombia. I've been to Dubai. I've been to France. I've been to Europe. I've been to Trinidad. I've been to Dominican Republic. I've been to top 2 biggest real, and not no BBL, no nothing. So as soon as I lift the dress up, it was like, so I get over the thing. I got my leg on the chair. Bang, 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 bang. Now I gotta slow down because I felt it. You guys know what I'm talking about, guys. You ladies, you might not know, but the guys, y'all know what I'm talking about. When you yakking it, and you feel that first, like, oh, wait a minute. So now I gotta go munch because this is only 3 minutes into the session, and I don't want her to think like, yo, ain't no way. I told you guys the precedent. Now, you know, a brother like me, I'm a pretty good linguist when it comes to women. I'm a pretty good linguist, if you know what I mean. And she even to this day, she still talks about how good it was when I was speaking my languages. But I mean, not well. Here's the thing: when I was, using lingo, but here's the thing: she loved. It turned her on to hear a person speak another language. And tú que no sé yo habla español, parlez-vous français? So I was speaking in different languages. And she was turning. It was turning her on. She was like, oh. She was turned on. So as I'm speaking the languages in the air, I put her on the chair, and I start going in again. So I'm going in, and now she's mind you. Here's where I said it wouldn't have worked this way if I was on a higher floor. Because if you're on a higher floor, everybody around you can see you and hear you because it's right next to each other and it's out in the open. But I was on the 5th floor, and the 5th floor was underneath the submarines. The submarines, the boat sink, you get in the submarines. So right above my view was the submarine. They couldn't hear nothing. And then the sides of the thing are like steel walls because it's so low to the ground that they gotta lock it. And if you watch the videos, you'll see the thing. It got a big, the big thing, the big steel door you pull shut, and it hooks down the barrier. So she's screaming. She's magic, boy, magic. And then finally she climaxes. But I still keep going. She's like, oh my God, you keep going after I climax? So finally, I don't feel my stuff as hard no more, right? Like, I mean, I'm so hard, rather. I don't feel like I'm gonna climax as soon as I get inside her. So I'm like, all right, I go and sit on the chair, right? She sit on the chair, she started riding me. Bang, 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 bang. I'm like, yeah. Bang. I'm looking over the balcony. I kid you not, bro. I was in cloud 9, bro. I was in cloud 9, like hands down. I was on cloud 9. Bang, bang. So she like jumping up and down and like kind of like bouncing up and down, right? And now I'm really trying to dig in. So I grab her the check, go, bang! Dog, she almost slipped over the balcony. That was it. No more balcony. No more balcony. Dog, it's like she was riding the chair, but I wish I could show you guys. She was riding in the chair, right? But she was holding the balcony like this. But she was jumping up and down like this, but holding the balcony. And I said, bang, and she went, woof. I said, oh. I grabbed her. I said, let's go inside. Let's go inside. So now I don't have to transition the way we transitioned before. So I didn't have to transition. So we just went inside. I started, once again. She's like, no, I want to. All right, cool. So I started doing it. Bang, bang, bang. Like 3 minutes later, chick, chick. Hey, bro, come on now. We're gonna have a serious talk. We're gonna have a man-to-man talk here. I know this YouTube. Everything got to be censored. Everything got to be fake. You gotta have this. You gotta have this great image, this perfect image where you don't do stuff. Oh, I'm too cool for that. I don't do stuff like that, bro. You don't understand, bro. I left so many kids inside of her. Dog, I told her we could have started a village, bro. Because you got to understand now, y'all. I'm backed up. Because I ain't tapped this whole time on the boat. And I had opportunities where I thought it was going to happen. I'm backed up. And for those that don't know, let's talk scientifically real quick. I was drinking a lot of water, too. Because, on the boat, you drink a lot of water. Drink a lot of water. But scientifically, let's talk about this. A man rejuvenates his kids every 3 days. A fresh batch of kids comes out every 3 days. So, Saturday, when we got on the boat, I didn't get anything. Sunday, it was a situation with the skinny chick. I didn't get anything. Monday, I didn't get to finish. So you know what happens that next day? Well, I'm rejuvenated. You got a whole fresh pack. This is a whole fresh pack. Every single drop. I didn't stop. I didn't pull out fast. Every single drop went inside her. Every drop. It's what it was. It's just what it is, y'all. So I'm like, all right, cool. She ain't say too much. Now, there's some information I had that I'm not going to tell you guys. There's some information I had that I can't tell you guys. I won't tell you guys. But I'm telling you, every single drop went inside her. Now, in my mind, I'm like, okay. Now, I just fully climaxed inside you and her, right? So now we're going to lay down and we're going to chill. And then we're going to wake up in the morning and go get some breakfast. She had a whole different plan. Whole different plan. I said, wait, what? She had a whole different plan. She's like, damn, I can't believe you kept going after you know. He's like, she told me like most guys, they start in the beginning with the munching and they never munch again. But you was munching in the beginning, in the middle, and at the end. Damn. So she sat there for like 10 minutes. She said, I'm about to go back to my room. I said, what? What you mean you about to go back to your room? So I just climaxed. What you mean? So I'm just going back to my room. Why don't you stay here? Oh no, I can't. She said my sisters, mind you, her sisters are like 30 or 26 and 36. So like they grown. Just stay here. The room is more fun. No, I'm gonna go back. So now I'm like, all right, y'all. In my head, I thought I was gonna be able to wax in the morning again. In my head, now mind you, the next day is Dominican Republic, y'all. The next day is Dominican Republic. Sasua. So I thought I was gonna wax in the morning, right? But she had a whole nother plan to go back to her house. And so I walked her back. Now this walk back was a lot better than the last walk back. This walk back was a lot better than the last walk back. It was cool. Yes. I wanted to cuddle. Come on, man. Of course I wanted to. Dog. First of all, she's cute. And she had a and she was super soaking wet. Dog, I wanted to cuddle. I did cuddle for a little bit. A whole hell doing. She backed that thing up. I said, I kept looking at it. But she wanted to go. I'm like, all right, let me walk you back. This is a sad walk back. The other one was a curious walk back. It's a sad walk back. I'm like, damn, you couldn't even stay overnight. Mind you, it's already like 4 o'clock in the morning at this time. Because we got to the crib earlier this time. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. You can't just stay? No, I'm gonna walk back. All right, cool. So in my head, I'm like, yo, I think she got a boyfriend that she's not telling me. That's in my head. I'm thinking, oh shit, she got a boyfriend or something that's in the room and it's not really her sisters. Now I've seen her sisters, but I hadn't been to her room yet. So we got back to her room and she let me in. And that's when I seen her, oh no, it is her sisters in the room. But her sister, oh no, she forgot her key. So her sister opened the door, but her sister wasn't really dressed. Oh my God, don't let him in. Don't let him in. I'm not dressed either. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. I'm definitely not. Her body better, 10 times better than her sisters. But both of them. So it was like, I'm not even looking at your sisters. All right, cool. So she get in there. I go back to the crib. Now, it's 4 o'clock in the morning, right? I just rejuvenated and released. This is the part I know she's going to kick my tail for. She's going to be so upset. We're still super cool. We still talk daily. So the next day is Sasua, everybody. Good morning, world.